What's up, guys? It's U2 Fire Alarm 9200, and this is going to be a new test of the Notifier AFP-100. Now, yep, pull stations are the same because other reasons. And for once on the system, I have no horns. There's nothing there, and I just have a remote strobe here. Now over here, I haven't used this alarm in a long time. This is my Siemens ZR-MCR, which is a rebranded Wheelock ZRS MCWFR. And it is on 15 Candela, and I do have another Siemens alarm on the system here, and you'll see what it is. And I actually got it brand new. So yeah, BG10 is still here. But the alarm that I have out here is, bam, the Siemens U-HN-S17. Yep, it's a U-HN-S17, and it's actually in the original, by the original maker. Which, for those of you who don't know, the original maker for the original manufacturer for the Siemens U-HN-S17 is actually Faraday. And Faraday calls it the 6235. And there's also a Siemens U-HN-H, and I don't have one. But the biggest difference between the U-HN-H and the U-HN is that the U-HN-H is actually louder than this and is used for larger areas, I should say, or high areas. So I want to start it off with a walk test this time. So what we're going to do is programming. I'm not showing the password to that. So number 3 is walk test. Number 2, pulse sounders. Enter start walk test. So, anyways, that's horrible. That is horrible. And yes, this alarm does sound like my GMS. So this is similar to one test that I did on here. So I'll actually key it this time. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely horrible. And because we're here, and for some reason it doesn't set the strobes off either, it just pulses the horns. So yep, there's that. Now, out here, wow, that one ran for a long time. So now I'm going to go into the basement. So we're in the basement, and since this is connected to the Vista 20p upstairs to trip the AFP-100, the U-HN is going to sound for quite a while until I silence the Vista. I wonder if it'll stop pulsing around here. Or I guess not. Okay. I'm now hating the walk test function on this panel. Because that went off for a long time. I was going to demonstrate continuous, but I'm going to do, since technically I already just did that, or you know what, I'll end up doing it again, why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 coding options, both on FWR and DC power. Damn, I couldn't talk there. So currently the AFP-100 is on code 3, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to first do it in FWR and then cut the power and do it on DC. And I'm going to keep on doing that for each coding option, because I want you guys to be able to hear the horn sounding strange and then sounding completely normal. So anyway, we're going to start it off with this pulse station. Yep, so now I'm actually going to unplug the Vista 20 just so it doesn't have to keep on booting up. And I still have my Christmas tree up and it's May. And see, that sounds a lot better, doesn't it? And turn the power back on. See, we are running audible silence. I'll be pulling these pull stations quite a lot. Grab my firelight key. And then go into programming in the AFP-100. And this is also something I'm going to do quite a bit too if I'm going to be changing the coding. The thing I like is I like how the AFP-100 resets quick, which is one of the other reasons why I changed the MS9600 out for it. Because especially if I'm testing the Vista, which is only running on one monitor module, and can only run on one monitor module. If I want to test different detectors, I can quickly reset this and it won't take long. So it's easier for me to test the smoke detectors. So now you hear the relay clicking in there. Do that again. I think I'm the only one on YouTube that's actually done something like this. Just change the coding and keep on demonstrating on both FWR and filtered. And one thing that if I didn't mention about the U-HN is that it's not marked. There is no fire letterings on this one. In fact, this one is actually a weatherproof model. I don't know if you guys knew that, but this is actually a weatherproof U-HN. So now, make sure that's all silenced. And I do actually have a Siemens sync module. And if, depending on if I uploaded that NFW50 test before this one, I had a UMMT hook up to it, and only the UMMT strobe was in sync with the module. But for some reason, the strobe on the U-HN was not syncing up. And I'm not really sure why that is. I don't know. So, yep. Now comes the code that is kind of annoying, but you know, most people grew up with it. And I almost didn't turn the power back on. But for those of you that don't know, you can't actually enter programming on this panel even though there's no AC power. You can do that on some Simplex panels too, like I did it on the 4006. I'm wondering if instead of continuous I should just do California code, because I never really demonstrate that code much. So Just gotta pause for 5 seconds. Now, alright, almost done. Almost done. Did that just say 2000? I thought the date was wrong or something. Huh, strange. I don't know if I got that on camera, but it almost looked like the date was 2000. Or maybe I'm seeing things. Actually, I'm gonna just really quick. No, it says 2021. So now, California code on filter DC. I don't know why the AFP-100 just does that. Put that back on, as well as plug the Vista back in, because I'm not cutting the power anymore. And I still don't have a battery for this. Yeah. Oh Lord. This may not be as loud as the U-HN-S17, but it's loud. And it has to do that. I don't know what it is with freaking Honeywell pitway panels in this. Just no realarm. Simplex panels have realarm. And I find both not being able to realarm it annoying. But at the same time, I find the realarm annoying on simplex panels. You've seen some of my 4006 videos. And drill, because we're here. No more FWR, please. And I'm going to take that off of California code so it doesn't scare the crap out of me. Well, actually it can't, because nobody's standing right here. But I'm going to just set it to March time and just continue doing it like that. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care, have a great day. And this video was too long.